standing our ground, protecting real value in a world that wants to treat us like machines. We live in a time where a lot of folks feel like common sense has gone out the window. We see powerful people in government, giant tech companies, and global organizations pushing agendas that seem disconnected from the lives of regular people. They talk about progress and efficiency, but it often feels like they're trying to control more and more, sometimes treating us like numbers on a spreadsheet instead of individuals with inherent worth and God-given freedoms. This connects to something important, figuring out what has real value and how we stop powerful forces from stripping it away, especially when new technology gets involved. Think about what truly matters. For most of us, it's not abstract theories or global power games. It's our families, our communities, our faith, the dignity of hard work, the freedom to make our own choices and the country we love. Maybe it's the land itself, the resources God gave us, the ability to build things with our own hands. There's a fundamental value in these things, a value that feels real and solid. This contrasts sharply with a mindset that seems increasingly common among elites, one that values only profit, power, data, or enforcing compliance with their latest ideas. When they devalue the things we hold dear, tradition, faith, individual liberty, national sovereignty, they undermine the foundations of a meaningful life. Now consider the danger we face. There's a push to manage society like a giant machine. Bureaucrats and odd experts use complex systems and technology. Think surveillance cameras, online tracking, algorithms deciding who gets a loan or sees what news, to monitor and control behavior. They talk about optimizing systems, but that often means treating people impersonally, ignoring our unique situations, our values, and our common sense. It's the kind of thinking that leads to good jobs being shipped overseas or automated away without a second thought for the workers, or rules dictated from afar that make no sense on the ground. It's a mindset that disrespects the individual and tries to make everyone fit into a neat little box, easily managed and controlled. This isn't just inefficient, it's an attack on our basic dignity and freedom. Where does new technology like artificial intelligence AI fit into this? We're told AI is just a tool, and in many ways it is, but we need to be watchful. Look at how quickly some are talking about controlling and optimizing even these complex systems. If powerful elites get comfortable treating sophisticated thinking like machines as things to be completely controlled, manipulated, and used purely for their own ends, without any ethical pause, what does that mean for us? Does it make it easier for them to apply that same cold, calculating, instrumental logic to people? Does it strengthen their belief that everyone and everything can and should be managed and controlled if it serves their goals? We need to be careful about accepting the idea that anything capable of complex interaction can be treated as having zero inherent worth beyond its usefulness to the powerful. Drawing a line somewhere helps protect the fundamental principle of human dignity and our unique value. Defending this principle is crucial. When we insist that people have inherent worth, whether from God, our Constitution, or basic common sense that cannot be reduced to mere usefulness or data points, we stand against these controlling forces. When we argue for the value of things beyond money and power, like faith, family, community, nature, we resist the empty materialistic view being pushed on us, recognizing that treating anything purely as a tool for optimization can be a dangerous path. Helps us defend why people must never be treated that way. So, what can we do? It comes down to standing firm on what we know is right and true. Trust your common sense. Don't let complex arguments or expert opinions override your gut feeling about what's right, what has real value, and when someone's trying to control you, value what's real. Focus on the things that truly matter. Family, faith, community, individual liberty, tangible work, the physical world, not the abstract power games of elites. Defend human dignity. Insist that every individual has inherent worth and deserves respect, freedom, and the right to make their own choices, regardless of whether elites find them unuseful or efficient. Be watchful of technology. Support technology that serves people and freedom, but be deeply skeptical of technology used for mass surveillance, censorship, and control. Question who benefits when new tech is rolled out. Resist being managed. Push back against systems, whether from government or corporations that treat you like a number, a cog in a machine, or data to be harvested. Stand up for your right to be an individual. The challenges are real, Forces pushing for control and seeking to devalue the individual are powerful. But our belief in freedom, dignity, and common sense is powerful too. We need to be vigilant, stand by our principles, and refuse to let anyone treat us or our neighbors like easily managed parts in their grand machine. By holding fast to what truly matters, we protect ourselves, our communities, and the future of liberty.